Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
If I'd be better off.
Well met, sir.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
There's a... Take this! 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I... Very well. There is no, but I shan't take up any more...
This hustle and bustle puts me right up.
Off to market I go.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Where will the wind blow me today? Good day, sir.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
Let me be. It's been a hard day. Well met, sir.
Come rain or shine, I'll make the best of it.
It's quiet about.
Best make haste, else I'll be at this all
I'm in
night.
fine fettle.
Well met, sir.
Yes?
Chance to put my feet up is as
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me.
There are worse things than turning in early, I must say.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
bread on the table.
Fancy a look at my wares? met, sir. How might I be of service?
I'm about ready to feast.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
The hours seem to fly. Now this is a conundrum.
I'd not say no to it.
May this day bring delights new and old.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
That's just what I was thinking.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Seems we've stumbled into saurian territory.
The Arisen has been drenched!
We trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Hope to see you again.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Well, that appears to finish the job. I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. Villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only, do be mindful not to spill any on your...
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me one...
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd go strong. Huzzah! You've done it!
A job well done.
What will our next adventure have in store for us, I wonder?
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
Twill take a better mind than...
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt lightly. They're stupid. Regardless, it's too well not to invade mistrust in the journey.
Pray, do not impede me, sir.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. An obstacle blocks our way.
I grant you fire blades. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Surely not! One arrow is all I need! What a view! Oh, I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
'Tis as you say. I could do this all day!
Ah, now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Here we go again.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
By your leave. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
have a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my pack.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Halt! State your business. We've orders to keep this gate sealed till the Watchhead returns.
If you are in need, I must serve.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.